Well, hello there, Mark. Finishing up on some work. I don't know if y'all caught the thumbnail, but I finally got through with all my honeycomb pattern stuff I was putting around. And so I got a couple of jobs, and I got about an hour to get them done. So I don't plan on being here longer than an hour if I can help it. But some of y'all had talked about wanting to see what the view looked like, and I don't have the TV on yet, but there it is. And I'm still having a little issues. I think I got some programs running in the background that's messing with my camera, but I think I got most of it straightened out. I think I'm gonna end up replacing my computer. It's just getting too old. It's like me. It's getting old. It can't do what it used to could. So, what's up, Sharon? How are you? But tonight, guys, I got a couple of projects I'm working on, and I just, you know, sitting out here. I've been working on getting the backsplash over here at the command center done. I did the other one last night across the way over there at the uh, CNC, but now I've got to finish this one. Yeah, I did one over here by me too, so hang on, I'll show you what it looks like. There it is. You can see, I went with red, white, and blue on this one, so it's a little different, but I think it looks pretty cool. I didn't want to have both of them the same color pattern. I felt like I could just mix it up, so I did red, white, and blue on this side, and then I just did uh, like a really light stain all the way up to a really dark stain on that side, trying to add a little flavor. But tonight I got a cutting board. I got to do another one, so I'm gonna be doing that in XCS. Uh, so let me show you what I got going on right now. I got two machines running. Right. Well, I got one machine running. I'm fixing to run the other one right now. Uh, well, that's the wrong screen. Hang on a second. Okay, I moved my monitors around when I did my remodeling, so I got to rename that button. But there is what I'm working on in there. I got another cutting board I got to engrave tonight. And I also have light burning. I was going to do me another Clack Shack command sign, but somebody had forgot and left crosshatch on when I was playing with a fiber, and I really went way too deep on that one when I realized it was crosshatch. So I just started it over. I'm letting that run. But we'll be working on this project while we're getting that one done. So let me fix my buttons because that's going to irritate me. I need to rename that icon. All right. Because I moved my screens around because I had for some reason, I don't know why I did it, but I had the better monitor on the bottom or on the top, and I never really used it as much as I should have. So I went and moved them around. So let me reconfigure my buttons. That way I won't be showing y'all the wrong one constantly. So that ought to fix that. See if it works now. See if it's the bottom one. Yes, it is. All right. So, but yeah, and I got some projects gonna be doing here soon, guys, with the P2, and I was trying to decide which machine to use for this project tonight because any one of the machines in the shop would be able to do this project, but I figured, I'm running the Atom stack on one job because I got to do a name for the photographer, party planner, whatever. See, there goes that camera shuttering on me. I got to figure out what's causing that. But I got to do that one, and then I got to do this one. So this one hopefully is going to be a pretty easy one. So let's move down to XCS. I'm just gonna, you can just watch. I know some of y'all said y'all were bored last night and want to see a live. Yeah, hit the thumbs up if you can, guys. That does help. But for the ones of you who didn't get to see it, check it out. It's red, white, and blue honeycomb pattern behind the monitor here. I haven't really done anything with the tabletop yet, but just trying to add a little pizzazz, as somebody said it last night. So, but anyway, let's get down to the monitor to get this job done before I can go inside. I hadn't even ate supper yet. I don't eat a whole lot at night, but I need to eat something. So, got the material in there. This is actually it's actually a egg holder on the other side, but I made one for a giveaway for a high school football banquet or whatever. And then after I made the one the other night, now they want another one. Because apparently there's two banquets instead of just one. I don't have time to make another cutting board, so we're just gonna. It's got the egg holes on the other side, so they can use it as a cutting board or they can put deviled eggs on it. It doesn't matter to me. But this is a donor piece. I'm not getting paid for it, so they're gonna get what they get, I guess. So I'm gonna go over here and measure the material. I have found that I like using the aimed measure better, just because it seems to be a little more accurate. So let me go over here. I don't even remember exactly where I have those logos. Uh, Let me see here. Come on, find it for me there. Tool. Uh-oh. That's not good. Wait a minute. I used XCS the other day. I bet I put it in my XCS files. So let's go laser files. XCS. It's got to be in here somewhere. Because I used it the other day. Not seeing it, guys. Please tell me I saved that somewhere. Laser files. I thought I had a folder in here called school logos. I do. Oh, that's not it. Oh, great. Now I got to figure out where the heck it was at. All right. Here we go. Let's just find this. See, this is one of those little woes. I won't make y'all watch this. It's going to be painful. But this is one of the issues that I have sometimes is I forget where I put stuff. I don't know if any of y'all have that issue. Maybe I named it Mustangs. It's searching. It's got to be around here somewhere. Wonder if it's in Lightburn. Hang on, let me go look. Schools. Nope, not in Lightburn. Well. I keep digging. Y'all got any questions or whatever, throw them up there. But yeah, this is this is unexpected. I wasn't expecting to not be able to find my file. Laser file. Why is my caps being weird? Nope, it's not a Mustang GT. Oh, there's no way I remember the date. There's a video where I did a video on it. I know I've got it. I for the sake of me, I don't know where I put it or what in the heck apparently I named it. So let's go laser files. Let me just scroll through here, see if I get lucky. This is irritating. School logo, sports. Wait a minute. Wonder if I saved it. Standby. I also have customer files. Don't know why I didn't look there. But let me go see if I saved it in her name. She has a folder with nothing in it. Oh no, I can't search for .svgs. You know how many SVGs are on this computer? Oh, it is ridiculous. That is weird. Why it's not in my folder? Well, at least the other one finished. You know what? I may have saved the file. Maybe this is just wrong. Let me see if I saved the file. This is irritating. Test create orange tumblers. Yep. Yeah, Steve. 5 of them. Yeah. Way more than 5. I don't know what I did with it. This is really irritating. I know I didn't delete it. I wonder if in that video, I wonder if I can cheat. Give me a second. Y'all come up with some questions or something I can answer while I'm digging through my content to find that video to see exactly where I went to get it before. Let's see, when was it? Uh, this is terrible. And I usually do. I'm usually so organized. I don't. Oh, there's the video. Hang on. I got this handled. I got this handled. I'm fixing to fast forward through this video and find it.
Have you ever wondered?
Yeah, I'm gonna find the file. January. Yeah. Hey, I'm fixing to figure out exactly where I have it hid, cause I've hidden it from myself somewhere. Let's see here. Okay. What? Wait. When? Okay, that's why. It was in my downloads. Apparently, I've never saved it to my computer because. Okay. Image. Downloads. And now I just got a dumpster dive for it because there's no telling what it's named if I just downloaded it that day. Ah, there it is. Found it. Found it. It's in my downloads. There we go. You know what I'm fixing to do though? I'm fixing to save this bad boy in my logos. All right, hang on a minute here. File, save as. Well, it ain't gonna let me do that. I want it to export. File, export as SVG. Fixing to put this in my school folder right now before we forget. Laser files. School logos. Well, did you see that? There's an Isabella.l Lightburn file in there. That's probably why I didn't see it. All right, well, that drama is over with. Whew. All right. So, let's go ahead, sharpness, grayscale. I think I just want to leave it alone. That's what I did last time. It worked well. Change my material, user defined material. Last time we used the setting for whatever other wood I had in here. Am I on the right machine? Manual setting. Okay, what's going on here? Hmm. There we go. All right. So kind of curious how this is going to turn out. I got myself all frazzled by. I don't remember what I did last time. All right. Layer 3. Let me turn some of these off where I can get these set right. All right, so layer 3 is going to be the yellows. It's set to 100% power at 200. That needs to be a little lighter, so I'm going to run that up to about. I'm trying to get to 350. So I'm going to run that one up to 350. All right, now the black needs to be dark, so we'll take the black and I'll set it to that setting that I used the other day for the cypress. All right, so that's going to be, let me double check it, make sure it took 100% power at 200. So that's going to be my blacks, so that's good. And then this last part is a white. So it needs to be a lot lighter than the others. So I will set it at 100% power. Let's go with 450. See, I like it better when you can see the power settings, like in Lightburn, because it makes me nervous. All right, so 100 and 200 for the black. Why did it not change for the yellow? Okay, the yellow's still saying 100 and 200. 100 and 450. All right, that needs to be 350. Double checking one more time. Because XCS will whoop me sometimes. 450. All right. Phew. It's like I've lost my mind tonight. Let's hope this old camera gets me dead on here. So I'm going to capture me a close view. It's not going to let me get the whole thing in the view, unfortunately. So I'm just going to kind of maybe try to get this section here just to see, make sure I'm in the middle. Should be. Not liking the way that looks. All right, that's got to be close. All right. Well, I done focused you one time. What the heck? Oh, wow. That made a big difference. All right, if this messes up my cutting board, I'm going to be upset, but let's see what it looks like in the preview. My other enclosure, those little, whoa. No thanks. All right, so let's just do this thing as an image and be done with it. I'm trying to hurry here. Drop that right there. Percent power. What in the world? Close enough. All right, let's see what that looks like. It's a little on the dark side, maybe. Yeah, no guts, no glory. All right, so let me get this off the machine where I can start on this one. All right, so this one will be a lot easier because it's not an image that I haven't got to work with, and it's over here on the big machine. Let me find my message. I got to make sure I'm doing the right name. Pretty sure I remember this one, but I just always like to look and make sure. This is for one of my customers. I tell you guys all the time, hook up with these party planners or photographers or whatever, and it is a definitely a good thing to do because you end up getting a lot of jobs off of them. And let's see here, Charlotte, Charlotte, and want it painted gold. So here we go. So this one's the easy one. Charlotte. I'm going to change this over to one of my scripts so that everything can tie together. Nope, not that one. Which one is it? Why am I on uppercase here? There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. All right, let's make that a black where I can see it. Make sure everything's tied together real good. Sometimes these things want to have like little loose pieces that go everywhere. So, yeah, that the C is not connected, the A is not connected. So I'm gonna need to fix that problem. But let's see here. Yep, gonna have to fix that. So let me go over here and there we go. All right, so I'm gonna clean this up, don't worry. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'm just randomly moving these nodes over so I can connect these two letters. And it was a text, so I had to convert it to a path to get it to be able to allow me to edit these nodes. And I'm having to kind of reshape it a little bit to try to make it look somewhat natural, because with this design I either got two options. I can either make them connect so that they stay together, or I can cut a backer and glue it onto it. And I'm gonna try to do it this way if it'll let me make it look okay. It's a little thin right there. I don't care for that. Let's try to move some of this over. Bring that down. Yeah, maybe. A little thicker. Yeah. Now, I might be able to live with that. Maybe I can live with that. It won't look bad when that's a little thin. Let me thicken that up a little bit. Okay, we'll call that good enough. Yeah, it kind of goes with it. We'll see. It's the only thing I can do with that C way it's not connected. The only other option is to get a different font, but I don't think it's going to matter what font I go with. They're not going to be connected. One thing I can do here is take these two guys and I can scooch that one over till it touches, but this gonna, yeah, I don't like that. So there we go. Now let me convert that to a path, and we'll go over here, edit some nodes, get rid of a bunch of nodes that I don't need. All right, combine all that. Got a little bit of cleanup right here to do. Whoa, that's a little more cleanup than what I wanted, but I think the easy way. Yeah, not a fan of that. All right, give me just a second here. I gotta find a better font. Let me shop around for a second. I got some other stuff I can do. Let me see if it works. But yeah, well, if it gets to where I'm having a hard time seeing them, I can. But this new monitor I got on the bottom, it's not hard on me to see them at all. With them being in that format. Let's see if this other text will let me change that C. Might be able to do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me just a second. I'm trying to figure out something on this font. I've got some different fonts, but I've got to go over to a different software to get to them. And now I can't find my darn. Man, I am having a hard time with this. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get back to the screen here. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is instead of going with this one, I think I'm going to go with the other one. This I don't like this way this is going together. It's going to wind up looking like crud. So I'm going to bring this one in. Those of you that have a Cricut, there are uses for the Cricut software, by the way, if you've got a screen capture software and design space. Yeah, I like that much better. All right, so got that part done. 12 millimeters a second, 100% output. Make sure I home my machine. All right, send it. Let's go back over to XCS, see where we're at. Sounds like it's winding down. Let me go check it. All right, so the good news is it's pretty accurate on the screen. It is a little darker than I'd like for it to, but luckily around here we have sandpaper. Placement looks good, so let me get my sander. Been using 80 grit. Let me swap this over. Not bad for some heavy grained oak. Not bad at all. But yeah, got it done. You can see the grain, but it's oak. It extends all the way through it. Not a problem. Turned out pretty good. And I don't care how good you are with a sander, you'll never get that grain out without ruining your image. So it's wood. If you don't want grain, use something that don't have it. So no, I don't really want to save that. So we'll just go back over to light burn. But what's up, everybody? So let me go grab see this egg holder on that side and a cutting board on this side. Last minute improvisation. I didn't want to have to try to cut out a cutting board. I don't have any more oak that is dried, cut up, planed down. So bonus for them. They'll have a cutting board on one side and egg holder on the other. Like I said, it's a donor piece to a giveaway for a high school. So grab some oil and a rag. All right, I always grab 2 rags when I'm messing with vegetable oil. One's to put the oil on with, and one's to get the crap off my hands, because I don't like it sticking to me. So let me get over here on the table and do that right quick. All right, if for anybody asks, there it is right there. Yep. And I go through the stuff when I'm doing these. Anytime it's something that could have food put on it, I don't like putting any kind of finish on there. As far as anything that contains any kind of chemicals or anything like that. But I tell them that when they wash it or clean it, especially if you use like a detergent soap or something that's gonna take the oil out of the wood, to just treat it with some butcher block oil before storing it or anything like that. But I'll soak it down one good time before it leaves here, and then I'll just tell them that they need to soak it after they clean it. And you can get the stuff at Walmart, most grocery stores, Home Depot, places like that, Amazon. I usually order mine on Amazon with everything else that I use in the shop because it's just easier as far as stuff like that goes. Because I can just add it to my shopping list, and then when I go to check out, it's there. So there you go. Got it on there. It's kind of thick. It's a little slimy still, but yeah. Got the Isabella Mustang on there, looking all sharp. So I'm gonna call that done. Just waiting on the one over here beside me to finish. Now my hands are gonna be slippery. Man, I got some nasty heartburn today for some reason. So, what y'all think about the red, white, and blue honeycombs? Oh, new shirt too, by the way. Yeah, big logo. If you can't tell what logo that is, you might need bigger glasses. Was it Chris that was making fun of my glasses? Or was that Brian? That was Brian. I got him on charge tonight. Yeah, I got a local lady that's making these shirts. I went to them about a year ago, but they were just getting their business started. See if I can find where she sent me their information. But they're, like I said, they're a local business. I thought she emailed it to me. Maybe she didn't. All I've got is a receipt. But I'll have to find the link. She said that you could just go to her page and if you wanted to get one or whatever. And they're a lot cheaper than what the online place was selling them for. Because I couldn't hardly see paying what that place because I got them for basically the same price as everybody else, and they were a little expensive. The hoodies with the local companies like $25 for a hoodie, and they're pretty nice hoodies. So I was paying $40 for a hoodie through spring or whatever it is. So I'm fixing to try to swap everything over. Justin, we've still got the screen printer, but I'm gonna be honest with you, my wife stays busy with the kids and work, and she's been playing around with it, but we're not fixing to start any kind of production. She's done me a few shirts that I'm gonna be taking over to Georgia, a couple of hoodies, stuff like that, but that's her thing. I make the screens, she makes the shirts. I ain't getting in it. When the X-Tool asked me if I wanted to mess with it, I thought that would be something she did a lot of, not me. I got more than I can handle out here. I took a little bit of time this week to put that over there and the design over here, but for the most part, the rest. Why am I got smoke in here? Have I got a loose? Let me check to make sure I didn't leave that line on. Smells like I might have a little smoke leak. I bet I've got a cat been playing with my hose again. Because I'm smelling a little smoke. I don't normally smell smoke. My fan's working because it's pulling plenty of air in. Yeah, Steve, I've got another screen already loaded in the S1 over there. But I'm awaiting orders. Yeah, I may have pulled a hose loose the other day when I was messing around back there. I'll have to check into that. So how's everybody doing? Like I said, it was one of them afternoons. I got home, I tore all of this. Like I had to take everything out of here to do that back wall. And so now I've got it put back together, got my computer back going, and I definitely wanted to kind of check it to make sure everything worked before Sunday, because Steve would give me a hard time Sunday if my computer didn't work. So, and it does work now. So that's good. Looked like that just finished. So let me move over to an enclosure Zilla and get that out of there. Got a snag somewhere. Wound up with a snag somewhere. It ain't much of one, but I got one. I'm gonna have to double that one. That's kind of flimsy. Yeah, let me make two of them. Sandwiches. All right, so that one's a little floppy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do two of them to glue them. So update my photo here. Make sure I had that speed right. Yeah, 12. And that last piece was a little rough, so we'll just go back with that again. Last piece of Luan was not great. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I've got either obstruction somewhere or something. But yeah, now that other camera is kind of foggy too. I don't. It's not. That's an Atom Stack kind of camera. So it's it's not the best. I say it's not even smoky in the enclosure, but if I had a leak outside, I know I'm getting plenty of air because my system's running in there. But my little wireless camera there. But yeah, let me see if I can get my little wireless camera up. That's going to cooperate with me. Elgato pushed out some updates, and it's got my little wireless camera kind of hinked up right now. Oh, there it goes. It came on. Hang on. So all right, take your Dramamine, Steve. So I got this done this week. I'm gonna walk over there. Y'all probably won't be able to hear me because I don't have another mic hooked up. I'm gonna walk over here and show you this. So there we go. And so I got all of this done. All that. Oh. Then this is gonna go there once I get done with it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, yeah, we were just doing a little walk around. But yeah, my little wireless camera's pretty handy. It's actually just a phone. Yeah. So you can just set it. You can just literally just set this wherever, and like it records wirelessly. So there you go. There you are. Everything set up, ready to go. I got all my charging stuff over there, and speakers remounted. Everything's working like it's supposed to. So, pretty happy with the outcome of the setup there. Cool. Well, Justin, it serves me well, for sure. I really have like any problems that I had. I went back and tried to adjust it and fix it, and make it do a little bit better. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Brian? Yeah, I got my glasses over there charging. I wore them all day. I've been wearing them all day, using them as a Bluetooth headset and just snapping pictures and video occasionally. And so far, they're lasting for 8 hours. So I'm hoping when I go over to Georgia, maybe I can get some pictures of the event as far as like the vendor area and kind of cool stuff that they're doing. And that'll keep me from having to run around looking like a tourist with the phone in my hand. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. Well, I've always kind of had a thing for technology. Like I said, I got into drones when they first came out. Went and got my pilot's license and all that good stuff. I had a bunch of different cameras, and I did a lot of real estate. I say a lot, but mostly what I did for money with the drone was real estate photography, and I had some farmers. I didn't even know there was a market for it, but I used to. I had a mapping software that I could run. I could set a grid and do like a ultra high definition image of say 80 acres, and I would set the drone up to fly a pattern, and it would take 10,000 images, and then stitch everything together, and you would basically have an image that you could kind of zoom out and zoom in like you can on Google Earth, but it would show. Like they were using it for irrigation systems and stuff like that to know where they needed to change this, and changing the water and the fertilization, and and they would have these maps printed and put in their farm building or whatever that would show when they planted this, when they fertilized that, when they did this. And I didn't even know that was a thing until I started getting called by a bunch of farmers. And I was like, why am I flying my drone over your fields? And they finally explained it to me. They were using it for mapping and, like I said, planning of when they were going to fertilize and where they were going to add water and that kind of thing. So it's pretty cool. But now I just use my drone to take pictures and make videos with for this. I've got a couple of friends that still mess around with the real estate stuff, so I send all that work to them. Yeah, well, the ones I got now, it's basically you draw a map, and then you put the drone on the ground and launch it, and then hit execute flight plan, and boom, it does it all itself. The only thing you've got to make sure of is your flight plan doesn't extend beyond the limitations of your battery. So it's finishing up. But I'm going to have to glue this one together and make it a two-part, because if I don't, I'm afraid it's going to break. Because they use, I did some of them with one layer, but I don't know if she's going to be using this one, like moving it around or just attaching it to something or what. So I'm going to go ahead and do two, just to be sure. The plywood I'm using is really, really cheap. I think I got like $5 in plywood maybe. So, if that. 4x sheet cost me $15, and this is two sheets split up. Yeah, I've got an exhaust leak somewhere. I'm gonna have to check into that this week. Or either the wind's blowing out of the south. It could be the wind's blowing out of the south and it's pushing it back through the cracks in the walls. All right, let's check in over here and see how it's going. It's getting there. It's almost done. Hoping I don't have any hang-ups on this one. This stuff here's 4.5 millimeters. It's just Luan. It is very affordable. And doing stuff like this to where all I'm trying to do is make that shape, and then I'm gonna hit it with some spray paint and call it done. I mean, if you had to buy a 37-inch by 17.5-inch piece of, Baltic birch or something like that, you're not going to get it for $15 for a 4x8 sheet. And this works just as fine. Last cut, no, it's got a couple of E's and A's to do. But 6 millimeters would work, but it'd be a lot thicker. You had to go a little slower unless you've got a much more powerful machine. I realized a while ago I didn't have my focus. I had my focus set to engrave, and all I'm doing is cutting, so I dropped the focus down a little bit on this one. Yeah, I've got an exhaust leak. I'm smelling it. I don't usually smell it. Well, I guess it would probably depend on geography and where you're at. Uh, but you know, some of the Home Depots and Lowe's and stuff like that, they sell similar products, but it's not the same as what I get. The stuff that I'm getting, I get at a local shop here, and it's I can't find it anywhere else but at this shop. And every laser person in this county has realized that's my supply. So I have to kind of make sure that when I go get some, that I get a bunch because I know of four different people that do laser stuff. Klein being one of them. That when they go up there, they grab 5 or 6 sheets of the stuff. But the company's pretty good about keeping at least a big pallet of it or whatever in. So far I've only had to go up there twice. I think it was when they didn't have any, and I had to drive out of town and get some stuff that I did not like. I want to check my fan situation. Because I know it ain't coming out of the enclosure because my flaps are opening, which means I've got negative pressure in the enclosure. So I must have a pipe leak. And I do know that the other night there was a cat under there messing around. Much better. Yeah, I don't see any obvious problems, but I'll have to check and make sure that I don't have an obstruction on the outside. Maybe something happened out there. Maybe my little vents on the outside aren't opening or something, and it's coming back. It could be just coming back through the wall. Like I said, we've been having some weather moving in, so the wind's been out of a different direction. It could just be blowing in through the cracks in the shack. We'll see. But anyway, that's the two jobs that I had going, and it's 58 minutes. So we got like 2 minutes to just shoot the breeze a little bit and check in with everybody. I'm gonna glue that together later. I actually don't. That one's not due until. I think she said she just needed it by April. So I thought I'd get it to her as quick as I could. So I wanted to go ahead and get that one knocked out, and I'll glue it up and paint it tomorrow. Because I don't want to glue it and leave it in here tonight unattended with the cats. I dang sure don't want to spray paint it. Take that, what? The breeze. What? Steve, I'm not sure I'm following, bro. But anyways, oh, I do got some acrylic. Did I bring that stuff in? No, I did not. And I'm guessing X Tool had mentioned sending me that acrylic. I'm not sure who sent it, but I've got a box of shooting the breeze. Okay. All right, Steve, you asked for it. It ain't working. My noises, they're not working. That's no good. Audio configuration error. What in the heck? Select your microphone. Select your speaker. All right. All right, let's see here. I don't think it still ain't working. I'm not sure what's going on. Hello? Oh, I just broke all my audio, didn't I? I think I just broke it. Can't hear me at all now, can you? Let's see. Okay, that ought to have my audio back working. There we go. let's see. Let's see if I've. Let's see if I got it working now. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know what happened with my junk, but I've I had to update a bunch of stuff today, and it's got me kind of all messed up. My audio, where it normally shows all of my inputs and outputs and all that, is a little janky. So I'm gonna have to do some. I might do some recalibration to all that because I'm not sure. Not sure why it's doing that. But I think I got most of it back working again. So I'll continue with that. And yeah, hopefully I'll have it all worked out by Sunday. Anyway, so what y'all think about? I mean, is it too much? My wife had mentioned wanting an accent wall in the house, so I was kind of like showing off what I could do with some of this stuff. And I had all that scrap, and I was like, "Hey, let's see what it looks like in the shack." I still don't understand why I'm not seeing all of my audios. Hmm. Yeah, it's not showing my stuff for some reason. But anyway, how's everybody else? It's gonna fixing to get off of here, guys. It's an hour and 2 minutes. I need to go get me a bite to eat, get cleaned up, and get ready for bed. But now, Steve, I got your sound effects back working. I'm gonna play around with it this week and make sure. I need to restart the computer because when I've loaded it up, everything Elgato on this machine updated, and I think it affected some of my settings that I had set in here. But I did get the camera to where it ain't doing that jumping around, so that's good. I just had too many softwares going. But anyway, guys, that was the projects for tonight. And like I said, that one about whooped me. I guess I'm just tired. I don't know. It's been a long week. Uh, but my brain's not operating at 100% capacity right now anyway. But don't forget about Sunday. We do have our live coming up. I'm going to try to go ahead before I go in the house maybe and go ahead and get everything set up for it. And if not, I'll do it tomorrow night. May have a visitor tomorrow night. Klein saying that he needs to borrow the shop because he's trying to get some stove covers done. And Klein did have some good news today. I handed him off a customer a while back, uh, prospectful repeat customer, and they placed an order uh, today, and I think he wound up with 13 items ordered from him. So we'll see how that goes. Uh, see if he see if he gets overwhelmed with it. Are you a man, Morgan? I don't even know if I want to answer that. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one. It sounds like a trick question. But the it's kind of a matter of fact. It's a competitor to the one that I do the stuff for. They're in the same type business, and so I guess maybe they saw what I've been doing with Clayton's and decided to kind of put their own little swing on it, their own little flair. And so I told Klein, I was like, make some prototypes, take up there, talk to them, and see what they want. And he did, and he called me before I even got off work. He's calling me, hey, can you talk? And said he got his first big order like that. So he's having to get caught up on those now. So he's got like I think 10 door hangers he's got to make and a bunch of little key looking things that he's designing. So that's good news for him because he's been doing just one offs here and there, but this should be something that can like keep bringing revenue in. Well, and Morgan, and I don't guess I am, if that's the case. But hopefully he can spin that into making some money and kind of get his business going a little bit better. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here and I'll holler at you guys later. Hopefully, like I said, Sunday we can. Oh, did he post a key tonight? Yeah, y'all can go over to his Facebook page if he's. Yeah, he did say he was gonna post some pictures, so you can go over to Klein's Engraving and yeah, Jack, I may have to do some patrol work. We'll see. Uh, easy enough to fix though, Jack. Easy enough to fix. But yeah, go check out his page. Like I said, it's Klein's Engraving on Facebook, and that's the things that he's working with his company to do. I do know that they're wanting one that's like 4.5 feet long or wide or whatever, which is not something he can do on one of the lasers. But either I'm going to get my buddy Tip to help us out with that one because he's got a Shapeco 4 Pro that's 4 foot by 4 foot, and if not, as soon as the Shapeco gets here, we'll go ahead and knock that out. But they're wanting to get that sometime in the near future. So I'm hoping mine gets here pretty soon, and I can go ahead and start doing some stuff with it. But we'll see. But anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by and keeping me company while I was doing these couple of easy jobs. Uh, Try to come up with some content this week, but between my decorations I'm doing and all that, it's been a little busy. And then, like I said, I had the cutting board that had to be done tonight, and the letters didn't have to be done, but if I put it off, I'll forget because I've got 10 more stove covers I got to do over there. But anyway, see y'all Sunday night. Don't forget, add it to your calendar. Hopefully there won't be any big football games or anything this week, and everybody can kind of come hang out with us without missing anything. But till next time, guys, y'all be safe and have a good day.